usually look around here. Down here, people most, on their face, they always see it themselves or their doctors see it. So I always think of the areas that they don't get to see. When I first started cutting hair, late 80s, a lot of World War II guys, probably 9 out of 10 had something that their doctor was treating.
Yeah, my dad he had it on his nose. Yeah, he was in the military 30 years, but he was at Bikini Atoll, like when I was born. And
melanoma is certainly the most deadly, and that's what we're most concerned about. But there's also basal cell carcinoma and squamous cell carcinoma, and those are still problems, but much more easily cured.
Skin cancer is the fastest growing cancer in the United States for men. It's the second fastest for women. A large part of that increase may be an echo of the sun-worshipping of the 60s and 70s.
I think that's a big part of it. The average age at diagnosis is about 59, and so I suspect that that population did do like my sister did. You know, she laid on foil and put baby oil all over her body. And
Skin cancer is also taking the lives of more young people in this country, something doctors attribute to technology.
Tanning beds have become much more prevalent, and we see melanoma in young women and men. So I see melanoma in 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, so you're not immune at a young age, and I really strongly recommend that people do not go to tanning beds. There is no safe tan other than a fake tan. Blistering sunburns before age 15 raises your risk of melanoma quite significantly. So if you're going to the beach and you're going to have your body, be in a swimsuit, you need like a shot glass full of sunscreen, and you've got to reapply it at least every couple of hours. And so most people don't use enough. You want to wear sunscreen all the time, even if you're not going to be outside. You get enough incidental sun exposure just walking between your car and then work and the parking lot. It's important to cover up with sunscreen. Hats, very important. Because that's a really common site for men to get melanomas, and melanoma can be a little bit more aggressive in men, and so it's very important for them to be cautious about it.
The fellow the other day, it was right here, he had seen it because he gets himself checked a lot.
Part of staying safe is remaining vigilant and looking for changes on your own body.
I want them to look at their entire skin from head to toe at least once a month and look for changes. Changes that are concerning are a mole that's getting bigger than the tip of a pencil eraser, a mole that has irregular borders or is changing color, and they actually can get kind of red or white pigment to them, and that can be very concerning for melanoma. Other things to look for are places that are just extremely itchy. So if a mole starts itching or bleeding, that can be very concerning signs.
Doctors say if you're at high risk for skin cancer, a yearly, full-body checkup with a dermatologist is in order. If you're not at risk, your primary care doctor can take a look. But they say they get a surprising number of referrals from spouses, massage therapists, and yes, even barbers.
But probably I'm the only person that ever, pulls their ear back and looks. Or if it just doesn't look right, I mention it.